but my leg's heavy, I don't get it. How come I haven't hit it already? Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah, I promise this, I got promises, you ain't stopping this. Cross my shit, you'll be knocked unconscious, bitch. That's the consequence, I got this, I will not quit, man, I'm on it.
Hey, what's up, guys? They added a new update, which is Halloween event. So that means there's new cool weapons and armor that we could get and drop from the new event. So here's what they added. Feel free to pause the video. So there's only 3 items that you can buy in the event. And there's also 4 items that you can get only from drop and quest on the event. And now I'm gonna show that 3 items that you can get by buying off them. So here's the one of the items that you can get by buying it off the event. This one I'm holding it right now. I'm using the tier 3 version of the pumpkin scythe. You be needing 50k of the event currency to get tier 3 version of it. So let's test it now. M1 attack. M1 kinda slow. Pretty good, but I hope it could go faster than that. And now let's see what's the B skill. It's like the version of the katana that you can buy from the workshop, but it's smaller and faster, not like the katana big AoE but slow and low damages. I say this is pretty good, but not good enough if you're doing an raid with it. So far this one is decent compared to the past weapons events that we got. And now let's see it against on the mob. This one we tested against Nomu. $14k against Nomu. Reminder, Nomu is shock absorption himself, so 14k damage is pretty good. And now let's test the last weapons item that you can buy from the event. Here's the last item or weapons that you can get on the shop right now. This one is different, because normally gun like this is the two-handed, but this one is single-handed gun. Look at the details, the developers is putting the work on it. Let's test it now. You want to attack? 41k decent damage. I'm using tier 3 version of it, so here's the gun. So overall, you'll also be needing 50k for the gun. And now let's see what's the B skill. So that's pretty much it. It's looked like a rapid fire with burst on the ground. I think the damage of the bullet each on the B skill is 20k per bullet. So let's test it against I don't know why some of my attack is like that. 3 set of B skill Nomu is dead, which is kinda decent as should took 2 sets. And now let's hop on the last items, which is an armor. So here's what it's look like. It's some sort of hat, something like that. So here's the new armor, which is look like, and the hat. So you also be need 50k to get this hat. The hat looking kinda fire. And now let's talk about the item event drop. So there's 2 weapons and 1 armor that you could get by drop, and 1 weapon from the quest. This one I'm holding it right now. I got it on the event by killing the boss wave 1 to 4. The drop chance is pretty slim, but most of the player has it now by consistent grinding. I think you can only get the drop on max difficulty. Same goes on the rest. And now let's focus on this weapon I'm using right now. This weapon called Jester dual scythe. And I tell you, this weapon is no joke. I will go ahead of you, this weapon is so far the best we got compared to the last events. And now let's check the M1 attack. Starting off 46k damages, which is pretty damn good. Slightly fast attack, decent. And now let's see what's the B skill of this beast weapon. Starting off good and spread AoE skill attack. With this weapon combined with shock absorption quirk and passive play, you be unstoppable. If you're getting this beast weapon, join on public match. Don't go solo if you can't beat the boss. And now let's test it against Nomu. M1 attack. Almost 16k, that is pretty good. It only took several hits and he's dead. And now the B skill. It only took a few hits before Nomu erased from existence. And now let's talk about the rest of the weapons. So this one right here called Jester's Jackals. I don't have much information about this weapon. I'm pretty sure you could get this from the boss drop. I don't know what are the odds to get that drop, but I'm pretty sure it's obtainable. And now let's talk about the 2 last remaining items. So this one is obtainable by completing the quest. The quest are defeat Jester 30 times on max difficulty and defeat Jester. This quest is pretty difficult if you ask me. This gun is just basically a better version of the one from earlier. And the last remaining is the hat from earlier. It's a boss drop, but a better version of it. I don't have it yet to show it to you guys soon. I get it. So that's pretty much it. I see you out on the next one. Peace out.